My girlfriend said, "You're too nice. Nice guys always lose." I smiled and said nothing. The way she lost me made her rethink everything about kindness. I, 28, was making breakfast when Maya, 26, dropped her philosophy on relationships. We've been together for 3 years, living in my apartment for the last 18 months. Maya, you know what your problem is, Marcus? You're too nice. Me, flipping pancakes. How's that a problem? Nice guys always lose. You let people walk all over you. Like with your Bosch dumps extra work on you and you just smile and do it. Me, I get overtime pay and good performance reviews. Rolling her eyes. See? That's what I mean. You rationalize being a doormat. The real world? You need to be ruthless. Take what you want. I prefer earning what I get. God, you're hopeless. This is why guys like Dominic get ahead while you're still in the same position after 5 years. Her coworker, who she'd mentioned a lot lately, the alpha who supposedly had it all figured out. Me. I got promoted twice. Maya. Small promotions. Dominic just leveraged a job offer into a 40% raise because he's not afraid to play hardball. Good for him. Frustrated, you don't get it. Nice guys finish last, Marcus. Always have, always will. Sometimes I wonder. Wonder what? Nothing, just. Maybe you need to toughen up. For us. For our future. Served her breakfast. She picked at it while scrolling through Instagram. Noticed she'd liked several of Dominic's post-gym selfies. Mostly, that conversation stuck with me. Not because she was right, but because of what she was really saying. She didn't respect kindness. Saw it as weakness. After 3 years, she still didn't know me at all. 2 weeks later, things escalated. Came home to find her on FaceTime with her sister, Layla. Maya, not noticing me. I'm telling you, it's exhausting. Marcus won't stand up for anything. His neighbor parks in his spove, just finds another one. Barista gets his order wrong, he drinks it anyway. Layla. Sounds frustrating. It is. Yesterday, his ex texted asking to grab the jacket she left here ages ago. He actually mailed it to her with tracking. Who does that? I need a man who takes charge. Who doesn't let people use him? Like Dominic told his ex to get lost when she tried. That meant that strength. I stood there listening. She finally noticed me. Oh, you're home. We were just talking. I heard. Zero shame. Good. Maybe you'll finally get it. Your niceness is pathetic, Marcus. Noted. See? Even now, a real man would be angry, would demand respect. I don't demand respect. I earn it. Or I don't. Either way, I know my worth. Your worth? You're a pushover who'll never get anywhere because you're too soft. Okay. God. Okay, this is exactly what I mean. Smiled. Said nothing. Made dinner the next Monday. Maya's mask fully slipped. Got a text while at work. Maya. Working late tonight. Team dinner with the marketing dept. Me. Have fun. Except I just got lunch delivered to the office and saw something interesting. The delivery driver was confused, said traffic was backed up near Rosewood Hotel because of some tech conference. Rosewood Hotel, where Maya's company hosted events. Except their marketing team dinner was supposedly happening. Didn't confront. Didn't check up. Just made a note. Tuesday, similar text. Wednesday, too. By Thursday, her team dinners had become a running joke. Only I was in on it. Friday afternoon, she came home glowing. Maya. Guess what? Dominic might have a position opening in his department. Better pay, better hours. He's been mentoring me all week. That's nice. Nice? It's amazing. See, this is what I mean about being strategic. Dominic says I need to be more assertive to get ahead. What kind of mentoring? Professional development? Networking strategies? You wouldn't understand, it requires a certain edge. That weekend, she went shopping. Came back with bags from expensive stores. Big shopping trip. I need to look the part for this new position. Dominic says image is everything. How much? $1,800. You spent $1,800 on clothes? It's an investment. Besides, I'll pay you back when I get the promotion. You used your credit card? It's maxed. I used yours, the one you gave me for emergencies. This was an emergency. My career is important. God, stop being so cheap. A real man would support his girlfriend's ambitions. I see you're not even mad. Pathetic. Dominic bought his ex a car to support her career. How'd that work out? She left him, but that's not the point. Smiled. Said nothing. Update 1, 2 weeks later. The universe has a sense of humor. Maya was right about one thing, nice guys don't always win. But she misunderstood what nice meant. Her late nights continued. The credit card charges painted an interesting picture: restaurants, hotels, Uber rides to addresses that weren't her office. All on my emergency card. Didn't say anything, just documented screenshots, statements, receipts. Built a file. Then came the big ask. Saturday morning, she sat me down. Maya. Marcus, we need to talk about our living situation. Oh? I've been thinking you're too comfortable, too settled. It's holding us both back. How so? This apartment? It's nice. But it's safe. Boring. Like you. It's rent, controlled and in a great location. Exactly, you won't take risks. Dominic just moved to a luxury high-rise floor, to ceiling windows, rooftop pool. That's ambition. Good for him. I think we should move somewhere that matches where I'm going in life. We? Yes, Unless you're too nice to fight for this relationship. What did you have in mind? Pulling up listings on her phone. This building 2-bedroom, $200 a month. That's triple what I pay now. So? You can afford it with your savings. It's time to stop being stingy. My savings? I know you have at least 30,000 saved. I saw your bank statement. When did you see my bank statement? It was on your desk. The point is, you have money just sitting there. Dominic invests in his lifestyle, that's why he attracts success. And you want me to use my savings for a luxury apartment for us? For our future? Or are you too nice to make a power move? I'll think about it. Think? A real man would just do it. That afternoon, while she was at her yoga class, credit card showed a charge at a wine bar. I made some power moves of my own. First, canceled the emergency credit card. Reported it stolen. The bank asked about recent charges. Me. Those aren't mine. Please flag them as fraudulent. Bank. We'll send you a new card and investigate the charges. Me. Actually, don't send a new card. I'm closing the account after this is resolved. Second, called my landlord, Mr. Johnson. We'd built a good relationship over 5 years, always paid early, fixed minor issues myself, helped his elderly mother with groceries. Mr. Johnson, I need to discuss something. My girlfriend wants to move out. Oh no, you're leaving? Just her? I'd like to stay, but I need to update the lease situation. She's not on the lease, right? Just me? Correct. But I want to make sure everything's proper if she moves out. Marcus, you're my best tenant. You stay as long as you want, same rent. Actually, I was gonna raise it next year, but for you? We keep it the same. Really? You help my mother every week during her recovery. You think I forget good tenants who are also good people? Rare. Sometimes, being nice pays off in ways the Dominics of the world don't understand. That evening, Maya came home furious. Maya. My card got declined at dinner. Do you know how embarrassing that was? The emergency card? Oh, that. Yeah, it was compromised. Lots of weird charges. Bank's investigating. Compromised? Those were my charges for emergencies. $200 dinners are emergencies? It was a networking dinner with Dominic and the team. Just you and Dominic, according to the receiptable for two. Freezing. You've been spying on me. No, just paying attention, something a pushover might do. This is financial abuse. You can't just cut me off from my credit card. Sure I can. She stormed off, slammed the bedroom door. Got a text an hour later. Staying at Layla's tonight. You've shown your true colors. Okay. Spent the evening packing her things methodically, carefully. Everything she brought into my apartment. Everything she'd bought with her money. Folded it all neatly. Professional moving boxes. Bubble wrap for breakables. Even printed labels. Nice, doesn't mean stupid. Kind doesn't mean weak. It means choosing to be gentle when you could be harsh until someone mistakes that choice for inability. Update 2, the unraveling. Maya stayed at Layla's for 3 days. The text started almost immediately. Day 1. Maya. I hope you're happy. You've ruined everything with your petty revenge. Me? What's ruined? Maya. Don't play dumb. You know what you did. Me. Cancelled a credit card that was being misused. Maya. I needed that for my career development. Me. Wine bars are career development? Read. No response. Day 2. Maya. Dominic thinks you're being controlling. He says this is classic toxic behavior. Me. Dominic's opinion matters, why? Maya. He's successful. He understands ambition. Me. He understands something clearly. Maya. What's that supposed to mean? Me. Nothing. Enjoy your stay at Layla's. Day 3. We need to talk. Like adults. Can I come by tonight? Me. Sure. 7 p.m. She showed up at 6:30. Power move, probably. I was ready. Maya walked in and stopped dead. Her things were boxed up, stacked neatly by the door. What? What is this? Your belongings. Figured you'd need them at your new place. My new place? I'm not moving out. I'm just giving you space to realize your mistakes. No mistakes here. You want a luxury apartment. Someone who takes charge. Someone more like Dominic. I'm setting you free to find that. You can't just kick me out. I live here. You're not on the lease. You've been staying as my guest. That arrangement is ending after 3 years. You'd throw me out over a credit card? Not the credit card. The contempt. The disrespect. The dinners with Dominic while lying about team meetings. The belief that kindness is weakness. I never cheated on you. I didn't say you did. But you checked out of this relationship the moment you decided I was too nice to respect. She tried tears, then anger, then bargaining. I'll pay back the credit card charges. With what? Your maxed out cards? I'm getting promoted. To Dominic's department. How's that interview process work, exactly? You're twisting everything. Dominic is just helping my career at hotels during team dinners that no one else attends. She switched tactics. Fine. You want me to move? You'll need to formally evict me. That takes months. I know my rights. You're right, you've established tenancy, which is why I'm offering you this. Handed her a document. Cash, 4, keys agreement. I'll give you $2,000 to move out by Sunday. Peaceful transition, no eviction on your record. 2,000? That's nothing. It's 2 months rent at a reasonable place. Or we do formal eviction and good luck renting with that on your record. This is extortion. This is business. Something Dominic would understand. Her phone rang. Dominic. She declined it. Me. Shouldn't you take that? Might be about your promotion. Shut up. Her phone rang again. This time she answered, walked to the corner, whispering. Not now. I can't. No, he won't. I said no. Came back looking shaken. You've ruined everything. Dominic says if I can't handle my personal life, I'm not ready for the position. Sounds like he's taking charge. Being ruthless. All those things you admire. You did this on purpose. I packed your things and offered you money to leave peacefully. Pretty nice, considering. She signed the agreement. Spite and desperation make powerful motivators. Final update, 6 months later. Life has a way of teaching lessons to those who refuse to learn them. Maya's story became a cautionary tale. I heard through the grapevine. After the Dominic situation imploded, she bounced around, crashed with friends until they got tired of the drama. Dated a series of alpha guys who treated her exactly like she thought she wanted, no kindness, all ego. Turns out being with someone who takes what they want isn't fun when you're what they take from. Last I heard directly from her was a 2 a.m. text, 3 months after she moved out. Maya. I misjudged everything. You weren't weak. You were confident enough to be kind. I see that now. Okay. That's it? Okay? I'm trying to apologize. Apology noted. Can we talk? I've grown. I understand what really matters now. I'm glad you've grown. But we have nothing to discuss. You're really going to be this cold? I'm being direct. You prefer that to niceness, remember? She tried calling. Didn't answer. She left a voicemail about how she'd been manipulated by toxic masculinity and lost sight of real value. Dominic had preyed on her ambition. Zero accountability. Still everyone else's fault. Heard the rest through mutual acquaintances. She'd burned through the $2,000 in 3 weeks staying at hotels because she'd alienated most of her friends with her drama. Applied for credit cards but got denied due to her maxed out existing cards. Dominic had been transferred to another office after his wife filed for divorce. Maya tried to sue him for workplace manipulation but had no case since she'd pursued him as eagerly as he'd pursued her. She moved back to her hometown, living with her parents at 26. Meanwhile, my life improved dramatically. Without someone constantly criticizing my niceness, I realized how toxic the relationship had been. Got another promotion. Turns out being reliable and easy to work with matters more than playing corporate games. Started dating Rebecca, a teacher who appreciates kindness. She actually thanks me for considering her feelings. Mr. Johnson introduced me to his nephew who needed a roommate. Great guy, pays half on time, respects boundaries. Saving an extra $1,200 first month, not subsidizing someone else's lifestyle. The kicker came last month. Was at a coffee shop when I overheard 2 women talking at the next table. Woman number 1, my friend Maya learned the hard way. Thought her boyfriend was weak because he was nice. Left him for some alpha douche. Woman number 2, how'd that work out? Woman number 1, the alpha was married. Dumped her once his wife found out. The nice guy threw her out immediately. Turns out he wasn't weak, just kind until she gave him a reason not to be. Woman number 2. Bet she regrets that every day. Says it's the worst mistake she ever made. The guy she called too nice was actually the strongest person she knew, just didn't need to prove it until she forced him to. Didn't reveal I was sitting there. Just smiled into my coffee. Maya was right about one thing, nice guys do finish last sometimes. But that's because we're patient enough to let the assholes eliminate themselves first. She thought kindness was my weakness. Turned out it was my strength. I was nice enough to give her exactly what she asked for, a life without my pathetic kindness in it. The irony? She spent so much time teaching me to be ruthless that when I finally was, it was with her an calculated, strategic removal of someone who mistook gentleness for inability. Now she gets to live with the knowledge that the pushover she disrespected had the power to end everything whenever he wanted. He just chose not to until she made it clear that kindness was wasted on her. Some people need to lose something good to understand its value. Maya wanted a man who takes charge. I took charge of my life by removing her from it methodically, legally, completely. Being nice doesn't mean being a doormat. It means having the strength to choose kindness and the wisdom to know when someone no longer deserves it.